If you are looking to buy a house, would you know if it was a former meth lab? It may have few visible signs of contamination, and it could be dangerous to your health and cost thousands to clean up. New at 6, Channel 2's Tom Regan is here with more on the safety risks of former meth houses and how to avoid buying one. Tom?
Javita, real estate law in Georgia on meth houses is rather vague when it comes to the issue of disclosures. We've got hold of a list of former meth houses in Georgia and asked some owners if they knew the history of their home. We also went to see firsthand why meth production is so dangerous.
The explosive vapors of meth cooking on a hot plate. Chemicals that can pack the power of dynamite. A security camera captures this meth lab blast in a motel room that blows out an entire wall. In Gwinnett County, a house fire caused by meth chemicals killed 3 children. We found there are hundreds of homes in Georgia that are former meth houses, and often the new owners have no clue of what happened inside their walls.
Did you know that this house used to be a meth lab?
I did not. I did not know that.
Her Smyrna house was once home to Georgia's first super meth lab. When feds busted the large-scale operation, they seized 40 pounds of meth. In the basement, they found several drums of chemicals in various stages of processing the drug.
How do you feel about that?
Well, not very happy, obviously.
Did the realtor tell you about this when you sold to the house?
No.
The toxic contaminants from meth production, including mercury, lead, and iodine, can linger for months, if not years. Each pound of the drug produces 5 or 6 pounds of poisonous waste.
This is just some of the witch's brew of chemicals used to make meth, including lye, ether, and hydrogen peroxide.
Narcotics police and firefighters in Albany demonstrated for us the dangers of meth production, like lithium from batteries used to cook meth in a bottle. But the greatest danger is when meth is cooked on an open flame or stove. In this burn house at a fire training facility, they simulate a meth cook on a hot plate.
The heat will cause the vapors to ignite or may crack the bowl, and then the reaction falls down in on the hot eye, igniting.
In another test, the vapors ignite a fire that quickly grows. Imagine this inside an apartment or home next door.
It flashes, and then the walls, the ceiling, they'll ignite.
The first thing we want to do is check surfaces for any methamphetamine.
Back in Smyrna, we arranged to have Liz's former meth house tested for contaminants.
Just simply wipe it on the surface.
He takes swabs using methanol. The samples will be sent off to a lab for analysis.
This type concoction, it's in the air while they're brewing it, basically, but afterwards, the residue, that's what we're concerned about.
We don't know what could happen in 10, 15 years from living in this house if there is still waste in the house.
Well, Liz was happy to learn the meth residue tests on her house came back negative. Are realtors required to tell you if your home was a former meth lab? The Georgia Association of Realtors says only if the house has not been decontaminated according to EPA standards. Or if you request that information, then they are required to disclose any prior meth history if they haven't. To learn more about the DEA list of home-based meth labs, just go to WSB-TV.com.
Tom, thank you.